Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Welcome to this next installment of the Northwest Chamber of Commerce Member Interview Studio Sessions. My name is Emily. I'm the president of the Chamber, and joining us today is Eric Leikach from the Catonsville Pharmacy. Hi, Eric.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you? Thank you for joining us.
Doing well, thank you.
All right. Well, we'll jump right into the questions, and then we'll save some time at the end as well. So I know that there is some family background, but what is it that got you into the world of pharmacy?
I mean, that's really it right there. From my grandfather was a pharmacist. Both of my parents are pharmacists. So it kind of fell on me to also join the profession. I've been working in our stores since I was practically 5 years old, with helping straighten the shelves, doing small tasks around the store until I was 16. I was cashiering, and now I'm a pharmacy technician and a sales and marketing director. So I've learned all the parts of the pharmacy except for being a pharmacist.
And that's the great thing about it. Like, you know the ins and outs of how the store runs and everything that goes into it. And you probably have such an appreciation for all of that as well.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's great. So what is it most that you love about your field?
Honestly, it's the customers. We've gained some great friendships with some over the years. I know there's some that have known my father before he opened the store with the pharmacy that was here before. There's some that have gone from this store to our other store in Finksburg, and they just, the connections you get from them is great. To the point where sometimes we're invited to weddings or sadly funerals as well, but it means a lot to us when that happens.
And even on the customer side of things, it makes it that much more personable to have a family-run pharmacy like that, when they know everyone and, you know, you feel comfortable going in. It's not like an errand that you're running, but you look forward to the visit.
Right.
That's nice. So has there been a favorite moment in your career at the pharmacy? Anything standing out?
There's a lot of them. I really can't pinpoint an exact one. That's one question that I've been trying to figure out what it is, and I can't pinpoint an exact moment. Just being able to work with my wife has been an awesome moment for me. And seeing how well she's adapted to the pharmacy and how much the customers love her. It's a great thing to see. So that's really something that's stuck out for me here.
Yeah, and that's great, especially when you can bring her into that and you guys are working as a team together. I'm sure that's really great, you know, throughout the day. Oh, I love that. So any interesting experiences over the years at the pharmacy? I'm sure there are several.
There are several. There's probably a lot that I'm not allowed to share.
I'll take that.
So at that I can think of, not really.
Okay. If you find one later, get back to us.
Of course.
Okay, so in your vocabulary, is there a favorite word that you like to use or that you like to live by? Anything like that?
You know what? This is a favorite moment I've got. Or an interesting and funny experience, actually.
Okay.
So I kind of live by the yes, sir, and yes, ma'am. No, sir, no, ma'am. There was, it's not the greatest story, but the customer was really irate at me. And it was just me and my mom in the store. My mom was about to step in. And she just listened to how I was handling it. Just yes, sirring, no, sir, no, sir. While I'm getting yelled and screamed at.
Right.
And for her just to stand back and watch me get yelled at, but being able to completely handle it just by going, yes, sir, or no, sir, or thank you, sir. It helped me in that situation, and I was able to help the customer as well.
And sometimes that is the best answer because you're you're trying to be as respectful as you can, not
Yeah.
entirely lose their trust as a customer. And your mom probably saw that and was like, okay, you can handle this.
Yeah. It was a little annoying during the time, but
Yeah, I'm sure.
looking back, it definitely helped.
Well, and that's a good lesson to learn too. It's important. Okay, so do you have a favorite word that you like to use?
Not really.
All of the above. How about a sound or a noise? Is there something you prefer to listen to when you're trying to relax or trying to work?
So there's been a noise lately that's just made me laugh hysterically, which is right about 10 o'clock every night. My dog runs up halfway up the stairs, and he'll growl, whine, and kind of bark at the same time to try and get us to go to sleep.
He's ready, so you're ready.
He's ready, and he's trying to get us to be ready, and that's been something that's kind of put some humor into my life right now because I've been stuck at home with a broken leg. And seeing him do that just gives me laughter right now. So that's been my favorite noise.
Especially, I'm sure, after like a long day when you need that little bit of comedy relief. It's perfect.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Okay, so switching it up a little about, in your career and everything else, is there a profession other than your own that you would like to attempt or you would have liked to attempt at some point?
Well, I know my entire life I'm going to be in sales. It's just what I like to do. So I've always been interested in other sales jobs, but what that is the sky's the limit for that. Anything dealing with sales is what I like.
That's great. And it does give you a lot of opportunities too, always options for sales. Okay, so lastly, and probably the most important question, what is the one business lesson you wish you would have learned prior to starting your career?
I wish I knew how nerve-wracking cold calling was. Because before this, I was in retail sales, so it really wasn't something I did.
Mm-hmm.
And getting into this business, I'm cold calling every single day, and it's not easy.
Yeah. It sounds a lot.
I feel like half my day is just getting ready to call the person.
And sometimes you need to like shift into that mindset and get ready and mentally prepare for those calls. So that is a lot. That's a lot to learn. Well, thank you so much for answering all of my questions. We love doing business with Catonsville Pharmacy. I know I just started as well, so it's been a great experience to work with you guys. So thank you.
Well, thank you.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us. And we will see you guys next week. Thanks again, Eric.
You're welcome.